They can, with the DA, let them continue.
Yeah.
We want all the doors of learning to be opened for all our children, whether you have money or not, whether you are black or white. You must choose a school and go and attend school there free of charge. We must give you school books. We must give you food. You must eat properly. And there must be meat with that food, because they found us with cows. We never had a problem of meat. So we can't.
White South Africans excel at academics and competition. And what we need to therefore understand and acknowledge that competing with us on merit remains a scary prospect that most black South Africans won't support. It's hard to say that. And it's also hard to say we seem to be surviving BEE.
South Africa, and to check if Cyril Ramaphosa, the president of South Africa, is going to back down from this fight, and is also going to withdraw the case at ICJ, the case that South Africa took to ICJ against Israel. So it's a power struggle. He wants to assert his authority, but also he wants to use the new ambassador, Mr. Bozel, to come to our soil and use the platform given to him as an ambassador to undermine the stance of South Africa when it comes to genocidal Israel, but also to undermine our sovereignty and really provoke us, because we know the U.S. wants to interfere in domestic affairs of South Africa.
The level of death on the Gaza Strip is just incredible. And I've said it. I don't understand why Israel ever gave it up. Israel owned it. It wasn't this man, so I can say it. He wouldn't have given it up. I know him very well. There's no way. They took oceanfront property and they gave it to people for peace. How did that work out? Not good.
Involving atrocity crimes can provide any justification for or defense to breaches to the convention, whether as a matter of law or morality. Israel's response to the 7th of October 2023 attack has crossed this line and give rise to the breaches of the convention.
And then he further says that we have antagonized their friend, which is Israel, by taking them to ICJ for their genocide they've committed against Palestine. But also, he also says that we are antagonizing their friend, which is Taiwan. You will know that the South African government resolved that the Taipei office in South Africa, which is in Pretoria, in the capital city, must be relocated outside of the capital city and go and establish their office somewhere else. So he says that we are antagonizing their friends in the global space by building these cases against them. So that's where this fight started with Trump. So he then used what
also an effective pressure. Well, you know how I feel about the Gaza Strip. I think it's an incredible piece of important real estate, and I think it's something that we would be involved in, but having a peace force like the United States there controlling and owning the Gaza Strip would be a good thing, because right now all it is for years and years all I hear about is killing and Hamas and problems. And if you take the people, the Palestinians, and move them around to different countries, and you have plenty of countries that will do that, and you really have a freedom zone. You call it the freedom zone, a free zone.
We must never allow it as a country. It's not going to happen in our country. And Mr. Ramaphosa and his GNU government must know that we are not going to allow to be controlled by Trump. South Africa is a sovereign state. We are not a satellite state of the USA. We are a sovereign state that must be